Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, for a starting pitcher, ERA in the low ones, he's having a fantastic season. We'll look to see if he can continue that here in this one.
And the count will be full. Arrieta's got his target. Here comes the 3-2. To first. Rizzo is there. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop.
Striding into the box, Alcides Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting third, first baseman number 35.
Eric Hosmer gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Lorenzo Cain will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to breeze his way to a 1-2-3 top half, but back-to-back hits have turned the tables on him here with 2 outs in the visitors' first.
Alex Gordon stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Montero has a play, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Dylan Gee will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Remember, Matty, his fastball has a lot of movement because he throws that 2-seamer. Going to run into some guys, run away from others. Very difficult to square up.
Ben Zobrist will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder, Dexter
Fowler will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Escobar is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third baseman
Chris Bryant gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Salvador Perez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
I think these guys are at the point of the series where they've seen enough of this guy swing the bat. Go ahead, take first base.
Omar Infante gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Christian Colon is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
The pitcher number 50.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And with 2 guys on already, they couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Gerard Dyson steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2. Still 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Alcides Escobar has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Anthony Rizzo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping in, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson's there. 1 out. Jorge Soler will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not in time as he steals second. Addison Russell will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate. Miguel Montero will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So,
gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
well, the last curveball, that was a pretty good pitch. This one, not so much. I mean, he was waiting for this thing, and he just jumps all over it.
Standing in now, Jake Arrieta. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's 3-0 Chicago. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Lorenzo Cain is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The left fielder.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Stepping in now, Alex Gordon. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half. Ben Zobrist will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty good leadoff at bat because he made him throw a lot of pitches.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Infante. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24,
Dexter Fowler in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman,
Chris Bryant stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Anthony Rizzo will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 3 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Omar Infante is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Third baseman number 24, Christian Colon.
Settling in now, Christian Colon. He drew a walk his first time up. Arrieta sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit to short. Russell has it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Fortunately here, no advance from that runner at second base, so he stays still. But the problems are going to deepen here as he puts runners on first and second now on what will be scored an infield single.
Dylan G will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The right fielder, number 1.
Gerard Dyson gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Jason Hayward is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Jorge Soler will be next. Hit hard to short. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So it's a base hit and a stolen base for him to kick off the inning. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
Yeah, he's the one guy on this team that you have to keep an eye on, or he'll be gone. Pretty evident right there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back, still going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
And this fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here. That'll move the guy up to third now with 1 out. Now, if they could just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Into the box now, Miguel Montero. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Alcides Escobar will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Eric Hosmer stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass. Lorenzo Cain will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Alex Gordon will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Royals nothing. Jake Arrieta comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And you can't really say he's been dominant on the mound, but when he moves his pitches around, that's what makes him so effective. And this at-bat right here, it's a great example of what I'm talking about.
In now, Ben Zobrist. To short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Dexter Fowler will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Chris Bryant will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Here it comes on 1-1. On the move now is Fowler. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Kane going back on it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Into the box now, Omar Infante. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Arrieta's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Stepping in now, Christian Colon. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. That's popped up out towards short right field. Zobrist onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Kendrys Morales will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soler is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Royals leave 1. Still down 3-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now as the former number 1 overall pick Luke Hochevar gets the nod. Anthony Rizzo will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Ready with the 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And that misses 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one. Set to deal on 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. To his left,
Colon. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Jason Hayward will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Jorge Soler will stand in now. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Off and running is Hayward. Hit hard to short. Escobar has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs,
Addison Russell will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jarrod Dyson will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
the batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And another foul ball. Arrieta gets the sign. Here it is on 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, you know he's going to be happy to finally come away with that strikeout, but he's so deep into the start right now, and you hate to burn through that many pitches on one hitter as he did right there. Those at-bats, they seem to take a little bit more energy out of you later in the game than maybe back in the 1st or 2nd inning.
Soler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Add another 0 as it's up to Miguel Montero will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw over by Infante, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Jake Arrieta will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Hot shot on the ground is short. in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But Lorenzo Cain will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Trevor Cahill is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 53.
Leading off the inning, Lorenzo Cain, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Maybe that's a break they needed to get back into this ballgame. No question, they need base runners at this late stage, so they'll take any help they can get.
Alex Gordon will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Bryant's got it. Zobrist on to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th. Salvador Perez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Joaquin Soria is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. The 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Well, he'll get high fives now, but with nobody out, I think this was a pretty big gamble, but he turns it on once he hits the bag at second, and he's able to slide head first as he beats the throw.
Chris Bryant gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
To 2-2 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. Kelvin Herrera will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 40.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. 3 runs already home here. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Escobar on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now in the box, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Full count, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Into the box, Miguel Montero. He pulls this one into right. Dyson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Omar Infante will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Pedro Strop will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Omar Infante, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a liner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
In now, Christian Colon to third. Right to Bryant. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. Paulo Orlando will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6.
2 out, nobody on.
Paulo Orlando.
Taking Old away that time, it's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Gerard Dyson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far.
Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to...